Hey YouTube, it's Valerie, aka Nadira Wild, writer of paranormal and contemporary romance. So, y'all, I promised to give you guys an update in my last video of where I stood and my trials and tribulations for Nanowrimo. Today's date is the 20th, Saturday. It is 4:20 in the morning, which is my normal time of operation. And currently, my word count is 17,114. Okay, so the first, okay, let me start here. I was so ready for NaNoWriMo this year. I was like in heaven. I was waiting for it. I told my husband, because he knows when I get into that nano spirit, that I want to do it. I want to get it, and I want to, win the 50K, or, or surpass my 50K word count. So he knows that it's important to me. I've been doing nano. This is my third year. I've never gotten to 50K. It's okay. I don't have a problem with that because I feel like, regardless of the amount of words that I accomplish, even if I don't hit 50K, I really do feel accomplished because it's however many more words than I had and would have had I just, you know, willy nilly just been writing. You understand? It is really motivational for me for NaNoWriMo every year. I write a lot more in a shorter amount of time. So it's a plus for me regardless of the winning part. So anyways, I was super stoked. I was hyped. I was ready. I was like, this is it. I got me a new buddy on there, one of my writer friends. And I was like, okay, we're going to do this. She's never done it before. So, one of my Instagram writer friends. So it was kind of nice getting her in there too. So anyways, day one, or excuse me, the day before, which was October 31st. I was like, yes, we're here. One more day. It's time to go. And I look and I see this update on my Mac saying, okay, update to Monterey. And I clicked update and computer went down. My computer did not work for 10 days. I couldn't boot it up. It had loaded the Monterey operating system, but it would not just a regular turn on boot up. If I wanted it to work at all, I would have to go into safe mode, and that was the only way that I could actually get my computer up and running. And it was, if you know safe mode, it's like all of your stuff doesn't really work. Okay, I was freaking this entire time because I was like, my computer, I just bought this computer. It's been like just like over a year and it's screwed, and what am I gonna do? So I was going really kind of crazy. Every day I continued work. I did start writing nano, but my mind was not in nano mode now. It was like I had so much going on in my mind about what was gonna happen if my computer was gonna start working again. I have a laptop, Windows laptop, which does have Scrivener on it. So I had to figure out how to transfer my files to that computer because I hadn't done it yet, or at least the syncing between the two. So I was like, oh my gosh. So anyways, I started writing on Scrivener on my laptop, and my word counts were pretty low because on top of losing my motivation, then I actually had to talk to customer service representatives at Apple to try and get my computer up during the day. So I had that, I had my family, you know, laundry, kids, the whole nine. So everything just culminated into this, just it was not good. Anyways, needless to say, after the 10th, I went through the whole process again with one of the other customer services at Apple. On the 11th, I turned on my computer hoping that it would work because it was still stuck. Again, it would go all the way up. The update would go all the way up and then it would just freeze at a certain point. So when I woke up on the 11th, or actually on the 9th, I looked and I saw that it had not updated, or it was still stuck. So I was like, okay, you know, so I just kind of got fed up. I wasn't going to call at that time back to Apple. So I hung up. I'm sorry, I shut off my computer. And once I shut off the computer, turned it back on, and I tried to reinstall it again. Little later, I noticed it was moving kind of fast. I was like, what's going on, you know? So then, next thing I know, it boots up. I'm like ecstatic. I'm freaking out. I'm like so hyped and over the moon. And then once it got up and running, I was so happy. It was just really like, I was happy. Anyways, needless to say, in order for me to have even the day before, I had the guy help me wipe my entire system, which it wasn't any loss because everything I have is backed up. And I told him, I said, listen, you know, I haven't had the computer that long, and I really don't have that much on there that is irreplaceable, you know. So we wiped it all out. So I had to reinstall everything. So the 10th and the 11th, it was like a total reinstall day. I had to reinstall every living application I had on there that I had purchased, and sign back in, and it was just a mess. But it was just that was it. But I did get everything done. I am back on track, but when I say back on track, I am writing every day now. However, it has been kind of, I guess once the tone was set, like my spirit, although I'm writing, I'm writing every day, but I'm not writing the kind of words that I thought I would be writing. But it is what it is. And, you know, I don't know, but right now I'm at 17,000 words. I'm trying to see if I could catch up for the rest of the month. This is the 20th. We're more than halfway past the midway point of Nanowrimo, but I'm not saying it's impossible. So everybody, cross your fingers with me. Let's hope that we get this going. And that's it. That's my update and my crazy story about Nanowrimo 2021. I still think it's possible for me to do this, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna do it. So I am very excited and really, really, really happy that I'm getting this novel out of my head, because I have all of them in my head. So at least I get to see where this one is going, and I have an outline. I'm a pantser for the most part, I think. And then I do like to plan a little bit. I do like to plot somewhat. Let me show you. Hold on one second. This is the book that I use to plot my my books. I like this book a lot. The reason why I like this book, and I'm gonna tell you, I have Story Genius. Save the Cat. Anatomy of Story. This is a really good book. They all are. I really liked all three of these books. Do I have something else? No, I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's it as far as plotting books, but I might have some on my Kindle. I might have more on my Kindle, but these are the ones that if I buy it in paperback, that means that I'm really like really loving it, and or you know, really uh you know, wanting to have it in my hand. And I think as readers, you know what it's like to have a book in your hand and you can do things like this and, you know, whatever. So, but this book, look at it. Okay, look at that. Look at this. This is why I like this book. I like this book. I learned a lot from them, but it's too much. Once I start reading this, and once you start repeating yourself, or it seems redundant to me, it's we gotta it's a done deal. I'm like bored. So like I'm half of these I've like read like maybe halfway through because they're doing all these exercises and I don't want your exercises. I'm gonna exercise myself. That's not really the nice thing to do or to say, but that is really what it boils down to. It's just that it's too much. You know, sometimes it's too heavy. If I want to get done, I'm like skipping through pages and all of this. It's too much. This just perfect size, quick read, and it gives you a lot of information. It walks you through it. I love this book. I use this to plot, and I have all of the little beats on a sheet of paper. Well, a couple sheets of paper actually, and I put the breakdown of each chapter or scene or whatever, mostly the chapter, you know, in each you know, little section. And basically what I want to say, I can expand on that. So that's one thing. You know, it might be short, it might be, I think there's like 20, maybe about 24 actual little beats, but I can expand on them. You know, each one, even though it's like a chapter, but you can, you know, you can flesh it out, you understand? So that is it. So this is my book. I love this book. Anyways, that is all for me. I hope that you guys are being successful as much as you want to be with Nanowrimo, and take it for what it is. Don't lose hope. Don't be discouraged if you're behind like me, but keep going. And that's what I'm gonna do, is keep on going, and hopefully I will see you guys hopefully before the end of Nanowrimo again. All right, you guys take care. Love you, and thanks for watching my video. Bye.